Welcome. We're doing today Kharadron Overlords Barak-Nar Codewright, or simply put, the Codewright. Yes, Age of Sigmar. Will I ever play him? No. I think I'm going to get more of the Kharadrons, though. I really like him, and I saw another one. He's pretty much so nice, but that'll take some time. For such a complicated little guy, I love the fact he's on one sprue and you can really appreciate what's on the sprue from both sides. I mean, oh, I am loving this little guy. So I want to say these two little guys are loudspeakers that attach to his harness. And I thought, one would fit on either side, but no. One is specifically fitted for one side and one is specifically fitted for the other. So be very careful with it. think I did pretty good. Even with the overspray. I mean, you can tell on the block. Pretty. I might have a little too much light to see, but very little overspray. So I'm feeling pretty good. So I watched a tutorial and they actually painted him all gold. But I'm thinking divide him up. Might be a better option. Yep. Now I gotta wait for them to dry. Yes, he is primed in Retributor, but we're going to use the base of Retributor armor to go over the parts that are supposed to be that color. And we're also going to go over the parts that are supposed to be kind of silvery with lead belcher. And I am watering them all down with a bit of high flow medium. I love this stuff. And once I do it, you can really tell the difference between the parts I did paint and what I didn't paint, because they're shinier, they're brighter. I don't know, maybe the primer gives it that tooth for stuff to stick to, but it's definitely different looking. I'm trying to get used to using as big a brush as possible to do any basing. I know this is an old brush, and especially with anything with little metal flecks, you should use not a favorite brush. So this one's been used pretty extensively, and I'm thinking I'm getting a little better at using a large brush for small areas. So I'm just going to do a couple bits for the video, and then I'll come back once I've painted them all. At least the gold and the silvery bits. So I'm not in a rush to do these figures. So far I'm doing maybe about one a month. But I did sort of see stuff online and I got influenced, and there's I'm not the big FOMO kind of person, but I will get an interesting model, and as long as I stick to a budget. I'm recording this, you know. Very minty. Ew. Yay, Army Painter brushes. The white one is the Insane Detail, which I want to call a 5-0. I think they have something called Monster Detail. I'm not sure. There's something that looks like a 10-0, so I'm going to be picking that one up too. So back to being influenced. I saw something with tiny guys on it, and then I saw this tree, which I like, and it's got this crazy squirrel that can live all on by himself on a little stand. Got a bunch of stands that are coming in the mail too. So Blood Bowl Tree Man. And the next guy is supposed to be the Sassy Nurgling. See? Boo, boo, boo. He's going to have his own little base. I think I'm going to have fun painting the Plague Marine as well. I mean, look how cute he is. What of his colors? I'm not sure. And then I've been, I seem to be gathering an army of these guys. I mean, they're so cute. Someone had just painted the, I think it's a squig on a stick. I think they called it like a pokey stick or something. And it was cheaper to get the whole set. And I actually like the whole set because I like the guy with the door. I like the guy that's on the bigger squig. So I'm going to paint these guys up just one at a time though, because they're just so stupid cute. And we're back. So here's our silver and gold. You can mostly tell the difference in the gold by the shoulders, because the shoulders is his armor. I mean, the most outstanding of his armor. The difference between just the primer and the primer plus the base. And there's a lot of other bits and pieces. And I really like how the black took everything. Did a really good job with that. So his color scheme. I'm not going to stick with it per se, that's box art wise. I'm not digging the purple for a shirt. Never digged purple. So I'm going to be using my Thousand Suns color scheme, but instead of, I think, Null Oil, I'm going to be using the blue shade that goes with that. And you'll see that further. So all my Goldie bits are going to get a wash of Agrax Earth Shade, and it is, yeah, straight from the bottle. And as usual, all the silvery bits get some Null Oil, and I think these come out of the bottle too. These are all the way up. And here they are dry. I really do like it. So what I failed to capture, Thousand Suns on his shirt and his cloak, and then it's Drakenhof Nightshade wash on the coat as well. Back of his coat has a lot of potential, so I did a couple layers of watered down wash on it because more of an experiment. I mean, it's a bit messy, but it's pretty good for a first try. So now we're going to do some highlighting. We're going to start with Irma, then Temple Guard. So I forgot his sleeves, so I had to go in. I did his sleeves, I did the highlighting and all that other stuff. Drakenhof Nightshade, what did I do? I don't know. So while I was painting him, I decided, since those are Thousand Suns colors, I'm letting Stumpy have his little foot. Look at that. The only difference is the last highlight uses the Temple Guard blue, which this one does, whereas Stumpy's not having a good day. Let's just say I took him down. His arms aren't on there, but I took him down. I knocked that off, and then when I was trying to put that back on, his torso came off. Eventually, he's going to come off of this thing, but Benrizzi and Gray looks different than I mean, Temple Card Blue is like a perfect match for Thousand Sons, so I don't know. Because I got Stumpy's replacement leg, painted it all up. Still have to do the... Hold on. Still have to do the color, but yeah, good. Okay, so I'm going to go do pants. Pants are Abaddon. I don't have Ashen, but I do have the next one, which is Dawnstone, so I'm just going to mix the two, which I did there. So, pants. Black pants. Next is Dawnstone mixed with black. I'm not sure how I'm going to apply that. But I've been having fun with this precise detail brush. What size is it out? I don't know. I'll come back after I do everything. Can't tell the difference. Probably do the other highlight too. So I'll come back after I've done that and that. Let's see if I can do this without making a mess. So I did eventually finish these pants, and I'm pretty happy with it. Now we get to focus on the books. I still need to do a little more gold trim, but they're all going to be like 6 different colors. Pretty excited. One of them is a dark brown, but I'm still excited. But I use my water now. Try this one. Wait, no, it's going to be burgundy. It's blue and that's brown. I'll be back. You mean rotisserie?
Yeah. Is it one of those that spins around?
Could be. I mean, I don't see them spinning, but yeah, probably.
What's the name of that lamb that you never had before? Gyro? Gyro?
We've had it once.
Is your skin ever bursty with water inside?
I don't even understand what that means. Oh, and while I was away, I did the piece I missed over here. But this is just one layer of, I don't know, I'll put it right there what it is. But it's been the same I'm using everywhere else. Lead Belcher. Yeah, that's right, Lead Belcher. Got the bookmarks I missed, though I think there's another bookmark I missed. Where is it? I gotta find it. I missed a blue bookmark somewhere. No, yeah, I did miss it, and I got it. So I'm coming back with Retributor armor to get those book corners that I missed. We should do everybody in null oil. There he is. Handsome man. So I'm going to do highlighting. I pretty much mixed a little white into everybody. I mean, I do like the detail, the Army Painter precise detail, but I am not ready to hit the insane detail, because the insane detail is maybe same length. They might be the same. Looking in under the camera, under the plain eye, the Army Painter, War Gamer, insane detail. I don't know. I don't know if I can see it. Yeah, you can kind of see it. Might have to water it down just a little more. Barely tell. I haven't done the paper yet, but I went over that with gold, so I have to shade it. I think it's more obvious. I don't know if you can even tell that I did that. I'm probably going to put a little more shade in some of those recesses to make them stand out. I mean, I'm going to be doing it to that too. I've never any project. To my eye, it seems like I did something, but to the camera, I can't really tell. And I also have not done his face yet, or his gloves. But he is a cutie. Okay. Discovered he has a mouth, so I'm going to go in with Carisberg Crimson Wash. And I'm going to highlight his face skin with Blade One Flesh. So his gloves are next, so they're going to get Rakarth and Pallid Witch Flesh. And the same highlight colors go on the book pages. Then I attempt some dry brushing with a brush I had just chopped down. Dry brushing. The start was a little shaky, but it got better. I'm kind of happy with the results. This is my attempt at freehand. I mean, I know how to write small in real life, and I know how to write small in calligraphy in real life. So this is a test. I end up using Abaddon Black, watered down, and the Insane Detail brush.
64.
Yeah, realizing now I can go a way lot smaller. I might go for a smaller brush or just a nib. I think I could definitely go smaller and go, tighter, better. And this is where I realized I forgot his beard. He's supposed to be gray, though I think he looks really cool as a ginger, because gingers usually turn kind of golden as they get older. So you end up with this red beard. But nah, I'm going to go into it. So the beard starts with Mechanicus Gray. Then Null Oil, and then highlight with Dawnstone. And here's my very distinguished Codewright. Onto facing, I got a hold of this coarse pumice gel, which has a very interesting effect. Gave it a couple hours to dry. It settled a lot smoother than I was expecting, but everything seems to be holding. So for this base, I'm starting with Dryad bark and a size 6, maybe a size 8 brush that I don't mind ruining. While stippling, I noticed particles coming up, so I stabilize them with high flow medium, and I wait for it to dry. Next up is Steel Legion Drab. Brighten it up with some Wog Flesh. Finish it out with some Averland Sunset. And really finish it off with some cheap glossy black craft paint. It against tufts. All of them look kind of weird, and it just not the right color, and I didn't feel like painting them either. So right now he's going to remain just tuftless on the ground. I am extremely pleased at how he turned out. I mean, yes, you can always do better. Every artist says that, but I'm really happy. So thanks for watching. See you next time.